everybody, and welcome back to Right is Right. And today's video is about Donald Trump slapping that stupid Democratic fool George Stephanopoulos. And old George claims to be a reporter, but he's just a person masquerading as a reporter because he is a super Democrat. In fact, he worked for the Clintons back when old Willie was president. And Georgie interviewed Donald Trump last night in ABC's town hall. And just about every time Donald Trump answered one of his questions, he had to do a fact check. But Dr. Fauci says, and this is what they're going to try every time that Donald Trump does an interview with one of these Democratic liberal media sources. And that is going to be their game plan for every time he does an interview with one of these fake reporters like Georgie Stephanopoulos and the lying liberal media news stations. They're going to take everything that he says, take it out of context, twist it, anything they can to make him look bad. But here's the thing that I love about Trump. He already knows their game plan. He's read their book. He's read their playbook through and through. This man knows what they're going to do to him, and he is a fighter. Donald Trump is a fighter, and that is why he has been one of the best presidents that the United States has had in a long time, because the man is a fighter. He's not going to let them throw punches at him and not fight back. No, he'll be the one that throws the first punch because he already knows the malicious attitude that they have towards him. But let's go ahead and roll the tape and watch Donald Trump slap this fake news reporter, Georgie Boy Stephanopoulos.
They have in Republican cities, frankly, and states. But you take a look. This is a Democrat problem, George. I know you're a Democrat, but this is largely a Democrat problem. If you just take a look at the list, every Democrat city, almost, not all, but a lot of them, certainly in the top 25, even if you go to the top 50, almost every city is run by the Democrats. People don't respect our police, President, and they have to respect them.
You promised 4 years ago at the Republican convention, I'm going to restore law and order.
And I have,
country.
Except in Democrat-run cities.
So Donald called him out for what he is. He's not the center. He's not what he supposedly claims that he is, a reporter. He is a straight up Democrat. And his questions were all tailored to try to make Trump look bad. But Trump doesn't play that game. And of course, he tried to get him with a got you question. Oh, well, you said you were going to restore law and order, and basically look at all the rioting happening now. And it's funny because Donald Trump responded the best way he could. I mean, it was a perfect answer. I have. Except for the Democratic-run cities, you fools. You all are the ones causing all this trouble. And it's true. All these riots are caused by Democrats. How can Donald Trump control a bunch of crazed Looney Tune Democrats in the streets? That's almost impossible. Because you all know if he does anything to try to stop these crazy liberals from burning down and tearing up their cities, the lying leftist media will label him a fascist, a racist, and a tyrant. So it's the Democratic-ran cities that are causing all of this trouble. And he nailed it with his answer. And as we can see from this article from the Daily Caller on September the 4th, the media is going to do everything they can. They're going to team up and blame everything on Trump because they know their candidate is trash in Joe Biden. And they have to do something to help him, and that is hurting Donald Trump. They certainly can't tout Joe Biden as being a great candidate and having all these great ideas and all the great things that he's done because he's done nothing. And he has no good ideas. And if he does, he forgets it 5 seconds later anyway. So the only option they have is to dog and down Donald Trump to make their candidate look not as bad. But the problem they have is that Donald Trump is a great candidate. He has done a lot of things. He has a great track record, and he's stuck to most of all his promises. Some of them he hasn't been able to do, like locking Hillary up, like most of us I'm sure want. But That's because he has a ton of opposition and pushback. He is, without a doubt, enemy number one in Washington. And that's crazy to say because he's the president. But he is, without a doubt, enemy number one to most of the swamp creatures in Washington, D.C. And also, the Democrats across the country, not just in D.C., all the liberal Democratic cities. And they know that Joe Biden has no chance unless they do something to help him. So they're trying to blame all of this chaos on Donald Trump. But like I said, they simply do not have an answer for Donald's quick wit and extremely sharp mind. No matter what they do, what playbook they use, what tactics they try to use against him, they can never pin him down. Because like I said, he's a fighter. And old Georgie boy found that out last night. I really love to watch Donald slap these fake news reporters down. And I'll tell you, another person I really like watching is Kayleigh McEnany. Wow, that girl is fire. Boy, does she torch those fools every time they step out of line and ask her a ridiculous question. I don't think that Trump could have found a more perfect press secretary because she is like the female version of him. Probably a little more polished than Donald Trump, though. I will say that because she is very, very well polished, but at the same time, a firecracker. Well, that is all I have for you all for this video. Please leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you all think about Donald Trump slapping that fake news reporter, George Stephanopoulos. And do you all think that he should be more aggressive with calling these fake news reporters out? Or should Donald take a step back and be a little more politician, like the other Republicans that do nothing and say nothing? Personally, I actually like the rawness. I think it's great to see someone call these people out for what they are, the snakes that they are. And please do subscribe because I make videos like this almost every day, focusing in on the stories that the liberal lying media wants to spin or bury. And also, if you could, share the video with your friends. Hit that like button so it'll help me get more exposure. And everyone, I will see you all in the next video. So please take care and stay safe.